Growing up for me has been akin to stumbling in what feels like perpetual slow motion out of a long, jagged ditch. This is a recounting of a powerful form of guidance that helped convince me to be open to making profound change in life. My first two ayahuasca ceremonies took place at a site called Florestro, facilitated by a group known as the Sound of Light. It's a remote healing center that's a short drive from the tiny city of San Isidro in southern Costa Rica. Ayahuasca has been called the mother of all plant medicines. The active chemical of the homemade brew is DMT, or dimethyltryptamine. DMT is produced by the body during various times, including birth, death, and occasionally during sleep. It's widely considered to be one of the most powerful hallucinogens on the planet, but as one shaman said, when DMT is reduced to its chemical components, it's misunderstood. Those initiated into the experience refer to them as visions, not hallucinations. To prepare for my journey with the Aya, I was advised to avoid red meat, oils, citrus, alcohol, sex, and other intoxicants. I took their advice and counted the days until Saturday, August 15th, my first ceremony. It was all I could do to leave preconceived notions behind, picked up from documentaries and talking with people who had taken it. Getting to the Florestral site was a minor B-budget action film of its own. My friend drove me through a massive mudslide that used to be a road on an obscure route that twisted and turned its way to our well-hidden destination. The real journey was about to begin. This style of ceremony was done in the tradition from the Santo Daime Church of Brazil. They were singing hymns from a songbook and playing guitar. After we were served the first shot, it was time to dance so we could move the medicine around, and that's exactly what we did. The medicine took a deep dive into me as I began to turn my attention inward. I sat down and closed my eyes. Something was happening, but it was still just beyond my grasp. Movement and motion were coming into the projector screen of my inner world. Fluidity of colors and energy teased the form of geometric shapes. On the surface, I doubt that I seemed to be under the influence of anything yet. My eyes remained closed, and I was still in a state of graceful composure. Without any formal warning, I was on my way. One of the milestones of the experience was an interlude of rectangular prisms of light having what appeared to be some kind of exchange or swap. It was something that we would consider supernatural, but at the time, it flowed with a realism that I never doubted, not even for one moment. The second round of medicine was dispersed, and I fell deeper into a series of visions. Some were comical and hard to describe clearly. The deepest hues of orange echoed in the mind's eye as the sun illuminated people working, living, loving their kids, and many other scenes that were common to the human experience. There was a sense of humor about things at times, and I could see it in the facial expressions of the characters. Things took a turn for the creepy after the second shot kicked in. I felt surrounded by a menacing anxiety as the music and singing came to a peak. I got up to vomit and felt saved almost immediately. I usually describe my experience as a visual tour of humanity. I feel that I perused centuries of human history, observing moments of seemingly absurd behavior. But what I was left with was a keen sense of insight into the development of collective understanding and ability. The intensity of the experience hit me head-on like a bullet, shattering deeply hidden private shadows. My kaleidoscope tour included the history of civilizations, the depths of the ocean, and the orgies of life that were spawned there. I took stock of energetic transactions in the cosmos that no man-made machine could detect. The length and intensity of the experience was considerable. It's not something one can partake of casually. It's common to hear the phrase working with ayahuasca as a way to describe what it's like. I couldn't agree more. Thank you and amen.
Come one, come all.